New mask, same task. But let's be honest, the green was a bit villain of the week, don't you think? This is Fuchsia of the future.
Is that Mr. Stark? Why is he dressed like a giant angry stick of bubblegum?
It's not bubblegum, Peter. It's a localized reality collapse. He isn't just changing the scenery, he's overwriting the fundamental laws of physics with a color palette that shouldn't exist in this dimension.
Skin feels soft, like marshmallow. Hulk usually smash, but Hulk now feel like afternoon tea?
I have fought frost giants and faced the end of Asgard, but I have never faced a foe scented like a spring meadow.
The world was gray, tragic, and frankly, a bit of a downer. I'm not here to rule you. I'm here to give the entire multiverse a much-needed glow-up.
I've spent my whole life watching the world from a tower, dreaming about people I've never met. But every year, the lights return. And every year, I feel like they're calling me. I don't know what's out there, but I know it's more than this.
Okay, quick question. On a scale from 1 to extremely dangerous, how bad is this tower? Is your hair alive? I've stolen crowns, outrun guards, and escaped certain death. But I have never been kidnapped by a girl with magic hair.
Is this what freedom feels like? It's bigger than I imagined. And I'm not going back. I think the lights were never meant to guide me home.
I think they were meant to lead you to who you are.
Then let's find out. Together.
I've spent my whole life running from something. Names, places, people. Turns out, it's easier to steal a crown than to face who you really are. But when you look at the world like it's still worth believing in, it makes a guy wonder if maybe he doesn't have to run anymore.
I spent my whole life staring at the world from one window, thinking freedom was something I wasn't allowed to touch. But every step outside the tower, it feels like I'm remembering who I am. I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not running from the world. I'm finally running toward it. I didn't leave the tower to escape. I left it to become myself.
I used to believe justice lived in courtrooms, in rules, in systems, in people doing the right thing. Then I learned the truth. The system doesn't break. It just protects the ones who know how to use it. You hide behind titles, badges, governments. But evil doesn't become legal just because it wears a suit. You took lives like they were numbers. I take numbers and turn them back into names. You had the law. Now you have me.
You think you're fighting criminals, McCall. But criminals don't control nations. Every war, every market crash, every operation you've ever heard of, someone like me signed the paper. You kill one man at a time. I move entire systems. You're a threat to me. You're an inconvenience that needs to disappear.
Every agency knows what he's doing. They just pretend they don't. If you expose this, governments fall. People disappear. But if you don't, then nothing ever changes.
They say you are a man who has lost everything. I can give it all back. Escort my niece to the Temple of Dagoth. Retrieve the sacred horn. And I will resurrect your dead.
I have served her for 20 years. But honor serves no crown.
I believe we tell ourselves lies to survive the night.
When I was a child, my aunt told me I was special, chosen, that one day I would do something magnificent that would change the world. I believed her. I spent my whole life preparing for this moment of greatness. But now I wonder if chosen simply means owned, if special means I never had a choice at all.
She is not your concern, barbarian. She is my charge.
Vengeance brought me nothing but more blood on my hands and more silence in my heart.
The girl's heart must beat until the altar.
The princess is not some tavern wench for you to leer at. She is sacred, destined for a purpose greater than either of us can understand.
Do you believe the dead can return? Perhaps some lies are worth believing.
It has many names. Der Großmann in the old German texts. The Tall One in Scandinavian folklore. Some call it the Operator, the Thin Man, the White King. But it is always the same entity.
I haven't been back in 20 years. Not since the night I lost her. Every time I close my eyes, I see those trees, those white branches reaching up like bones, and somewhere in the dark, something watching.
Every 20 years it returns to feed. It takes the children, and then it waits, patient as death itself, for the next cycle to begin.
Every night it's the same thing. I see him at the foot of my bed, just standing there. No face, no sound, just waiting. I can't keep living like this. I can't.